Sheik being one of the characters that can definitely take it to Bayonetta too. I just want to see how Vinnie's going to fare, you know, understanding that there has been a bit of time that he has been out of it, but he understands things very well, and he's willing to put into work and practice. So here it is right now, Vinnie versus Mistake, game 1 on Smashville. Yeah,
just like the first set that we saw in the top 32 bracket, both Mistake and Vinnie are PGR players, so you know that this is already going to be an explosive battle.
Oh yeah, definitely. And here it is right now, already getting that grab combo going. He can still keep it going right now. All that damage, right? But, you know, Sheik, yes, very able to get a lot of damage. But one of the things I've been wanting to see is just what setups will he have to try to KO. You know, we have the needles to bouncing fish, right? And we also see the up throw where he tried to see if he can catch Bayonetta on the startup of her double jump and possibly get the up air.
Yeah, but it's going to be a scary situation as well, just because Mistake and his bats within is going to be underneath Vinnie if he does try to go for that up air. And in that instant, it would be a bad situation, but Mistake also being a player to capitalize off of his own combos. See right there, trying to go for the rising backer. We saw this actually a very similar match to Vinnie and Pandarian yesterday, where Vinnie was just completely carrying on a momentum, but Pandarian still keeping it pretty even at the same time.
Yep.
There's the rising witch twist out of shield.
One thing I noticed right now from Vinnie is his smash DI. You know, he's been managing to just keep these stocks intact. Great stuff right there by Mistake. Made sure to use the appropriate DI in that situation to keep the stock going, but he's going to have to watch out.
Ooh, and there's a bouncing fish.
That was so good.
Yep.
Nair Needles bouncing fish. I actually never seen Nair Needles bouncing fish before. Definitely stealing that as I've been playing Sheik a little bit more recently.
All right, let's go D1.
Yeah, Sheik's kind of dope. I like ninjas. Here it is.
Unsafe fair on shield. Mistake grabbing Vinnie, throwing him off stage. This is Sheik at 156%.
Yeah, fortunate for Vinnie, he can use bouncing fish near the blast zone to try to keep himself alive. Nice spacing by Mistake, by the way. If you notice, Vinnie trying to see if he can get those grabs. And here's Vinnie recognizing the fact that there is rage, so he has to change up his combo tree. But
that was a very strange angle on the bouncing fish. It looked like the bouncing fish just completely ignored Mistake. It could have been though the hitbox was actually a little bit lower than where Mistake was. There's a double up tilt, double fair. We've seen what Mistake has done with those fairs, carrying his enemies across the entire map. See the up tilt by the ledge.
And again, Vinnie able to just get out of those combos time and time again.
I like that vanish too.
Yeah, that was so
hitbox
smart.
Right there on purpose to add in that extra % on Mistake.
Oh, and it looked like Mistake was expecting an aggressive option with a forward air. Wait. Okay, he wanted an air dodge, but instead you saw a double jump by a Mistake. Smart stuff. Nice holds on the up airs too by Mistake too, keeping those hitboxes going.
I like a Mistake. Jumped around Vinnie's shield on purpose to get that mix-up, and wow. Yeah.
The fact that he still got the up air after the fact that Vinnie was able to actually smash the move that would combo into the up air to begin with. I believe that was the ABK. In any event, great job right there by Mistake. That was actually not too bad of a match. Like,
no, it was actually very close from both these players, but I felt like even though Vinnie had taken the very first stock, the thing is that Mistake was able to capitalize off of mixing up on Vinnie's shield and just completely took him from like 0 to 45 to 50%.
Yeah, one thing that I'm definitely confused about though is the switch right now to the Rosalina. Like, you know, Rosalina being such a light character, and you know, when you look at the recovery options at your disposal with the Rosalina's up B is quite exploitable. Look at that. Every time just getting an interception, free percentage over and over again.
I'm so sad to watch that. This was definitely not the move, I feel like, in this change. But at the same time, I feel like what Vinnie was thinking was like, okay, yes, Mistake could also bats with it underneath me, but at the same time, I have Luma here to help me out with my knockback if I manage to get Mistake up into the blast zone and capitalize with my up air.
But you were mentioning Luma. I mean, Luma right now is definitely gone. Like, Mistake definitely showing us that he has that experience when it comes to this matchup, right? Those dash attacks worked out so well.
There's the SDI, you mentioned D1.
Yep.
Vinnie's really good at SDI on the combos, but I don't think it's going to be enough necessarily as Mistake is such an explosive player. Did you see what just happened there? It looked like Luma just tried to interact with Mistake.
Not even going to happen.
Not even, just completely ignoring the situation.
Yeah, Mistake looking very comfortable in this particular matchup, whereas Vinnie right now just playing from behind. Vinnie noticing that his counter pick was not quite the best one, you know. His Sheik, like we said before, his Sheik was way better in the beginning. We didn't see him decide to stick with the Sheik, unfortunately, and because of this, he kind of got snowballed there. There it is, yeah. You know, having
the immediate switch.
I mean, I agree with it because of the fact that he had invulnerability when it came to his recovery with Sheik. That helps out so much when you're using Rosalina, and if you try to use that launch pad recovery, all of a sudden you're sitting down. Look how different the game is already.
And the platform too, allowing Vinnie to overextend with the pressure. And it's actually, just as you mentioned, just because Sheik has a better time of making it back towards the stage, I feel like Rosalina in general, against a player like at Mistake's caliber, it's just going to be a very difficult time, and you're going to be racking up unnecessary percent that's needed in terms of trying to close out your opponent's stock.
Yeah, honestly, you know, I really feel like he should have just stuck. But I understand the rationale. 3 out of 5. Why not test the waters and see? But now he's in a 2-0 deficit, so he's going to have to play really hard from behind. But goodness gracious, Vinnie. Jeez.
He was like, I'm mad from that first game, man. I swear it was not the way it seemed.
Yeah.
But very similar to the game one, this is something that we saw from Mistake as well. Although Mistake lost his stock first, we saw that Mistake was able to capitalize off of Vinnie trying to land and racking up a good amount of percent himself. To cross up his shield, the ABK there.
Good stuff right there, Mistake. Understanding that if Vinnie tries to go for anything that's not true, he can just switch twists out knowing that it has like a 4-frame startup anyway. Okay, try to see if he can DI to the side. Solid stuff by Mistake. Wants to keep it close. That animation is crazy, by the way.
I love it. And he loves doing it too. I know he told me. He's like, I love doing it because sometimes it's just a taunt on its own.
Actually, yes. I see it. Double jump gone, by the way, on Mistake. Yeah, okay. You saw the like that circle animation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the wave though from Vinnie, and at the same time, still Bats Within still comes out.
That up tilt, such an amazing tool.
It's so good at anti-airing.
Yeah.
It continuously grabs, catches Vinnie whenever he's trying to do a rising fair.
Yeah, and the fact that it just knocks you up at such a really good angle for Bayonetta to get the follow-up.
I like the wait. That was a lot of respect from both these players. Mistake just waiting for Vinnie to overcommit to an option, especially by the ledge. That was scary. Vinnie was DIing that way. That was a very good situational awareness from Mistake.
Yes.
Seeing that Vinnie was going to try to cross up Mistake, jumping over Mistake to not get caught in the witch twist, and Mistake immediately retaliating back with a back air instead.
Yeah, and I feel like he set it up so well because of the fact that you could go for up air and an immediate back air afterwards. So it was a perfect air trap, if you ask me, air dodge trap. And now we have Mistake who manages to take that with a 3-0 victory. But again, I truly believe it would have been better if we got to see Vinnie stick with the Sheik the entire